Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to WWTF. We want to pass the game show on Mike C.
And I'm Fred Watt.
I know that was a crazy type of introduction. My bad. We was talking about a lot of stuff, so we just was thrown in here for a second. We're talking to you a little bit more about Black history, because we as growing up in school and everything, really wasn't taught too much about Black history, and only around February, which is the shorter month of the year, and just to realize that Black history, it shouldn't even be called Black history. It should just be called history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Black people, African Americans, have really contributed to the growth of this country, and just things that we never even known or never that was taught in history books or something like that is out there. You know what I'm saying? And with this day and time, how history is trying to be erased and forgotten and removed from certain things that happen, and it's a crazy time right now, so we got to make sure that we're aware of our history, and that we keep on explaining to people, our younger folks and stuff like that, what history really means. And the thing about history, it's called history because if you don't know your history, you're destined to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? It's like walking backwards into a brick wall where you should be walking around it, or getting that door built in it. You know what I'm saying? So you can go through it. Instead of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's insanity. So just going to highlight a couple things. There's this guy right here that highlighted some stuff that I didn't even know. He talked about the first Black guy that did refrigeration. I think his name was McKinley, and I think we're going to show this video as well, Fred, so you can actually just see, as far as a lot of history that we interact with every day that we didn't know that we were a part of. I mean, like, far as African Americans and just Black people in general, as far as just helping to shape what we do every day, and just far as we look, we don't really grasp the situation, how stuff has changed and where we came from, and just the struggles, because it's something that you can't even fathom, that one time you couldn't go to the same bathroom, or you couldn't sit down on the bus, or you had to get in the back of the bus or something like that, or just different freedoms and stuff that we take for light. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that we couldn't go where some places. I still would advise you not to go some places because it's still crazy out there. So, so don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But just also be careful. But history is very important to everyone, to our culture and stuff like that, because you see how the Grand Wizard and all his cronies are trying to eliminate it, get rid of it, saying that nah, everybody's going to be treated equally, but we don't need to hear about history. Dude, they're dismantling the Department of Education, dude. If that's not a red flag of stuff is going crazy, man, I don't know what is, man. But, man, know your history. Keep on fighting the good fight, man. And you guys, just stay up, man. Stay up. Fred?
Now, I'm going to speak in a way that people can not only hear what I'm saying, but they listen to what I'm saying. I need every adult that has a child to start teaching your child history, all history, Black history, white history, Hispanic history, Jamaican history, all types of history. Because as Mike stated, they have dismantled the Department of Education. And you cannot go forward without knowing what was done in the past. You can't discount the contributions that not only African Americans contribute, but other races have contributed as well. The narrative of this administration is only to teach you what they want to be taught, what they deem to be credible. You must understand that this land that we all live in, if you're earshot of hearing me, know this. You are an immigrant. You are an immigrant. You are not native to this country. You know who's native to this country? It is Native Americans, Indians, as y'all call them. They are the only true Americans that's in here. Not you, not you, Sally, not you, Bobby, not you, Timmy, not you, Karen. You're not a Native American here on this planet, this dirt, this soil. This does not belong to you or myself. Technically, it belongs to the Native Americans. You must teach your kids history. You must teach your kids as in the ways that the elders have taught and reached down stories in Africa. They have one wise man in Africa in the villages that hold a ton of knowledge. He's like the library, and everybody goes to him for their knowledge, for their wisdom, for things that happened in their past. How do you think Roots got made? The Roots wasn't made overnight. Roots was a strategic years long process of finding information to get that story out. You must do that as well. Please don't think because you're living high off the horse that you're driving a Mercedes Benz, that you're driving an expensive car, that you are not you're not absent from teaching your siblings. If you don't have kids, if you got nieces, nephews, teach them, tell them, because if you don't tell them, then that history gets forgotten.
That's right.
I myself was this years old when I found out that a black person invented the traffic light. Refrigeration.
Yeah.
We all know, and I'm talking about 70 babies. I don't know what y'all do in high school now, but 70 babies. If you went to high school or middle school in the 80s or the 90s, you learned minimal things. You learned about the Underground Railroad. You learned about the peanut. You learned about the traffic light. You learned about the open heart surgery. Minute things. There's every day is coming out with something that a black person did. Now, we have a diverse, and I'm not going to call y'all fans. We have diverse family members that watch the show because we consider you all as family, right? We have different people from nationalities, different people, different age groups, right? In the comments, we want y'all to make this video go just as viral as the first black president video we did, because that's over 1,000, and man, they be commenting on that one.
Yes, sir. Still to this day.
Yes, and that was made years ago. That is our most viewed episode, and I guarantee you it's probably been viewed in a classroom, and we've been called all type of names. Put this in your classroom. Put in the description a fact of your history that's positive in the comments, whether you be white, if it did something to help the country, not to harm the country. I don't want no Klan stories in here. If you did it, if you found out that your ancestors did something to help this country, put it in the comments. Let's start teaching one another. Let's stop making videos of people getting beat up go viral. Let's start making videos of education go viral.
Yep. Like that.
Let's do that. Right? Don't put in the post of somebody getting beat up at the McDonald's. Put in the post of, wow, that really happened? Start teaching. We have to start teaching one another stuff, because the schools are not doing it, and the only way that you're finding out history is doing social media and videos like such. So let's start teaching each other stuff. Put in the description, in the comments, whether you're watching this on Facebook, or whether you're watching this on YouTube, or whether you're watching this on TikTok, or whatever platform that this seems to fall on. Put in the comments a positive history note that we all know. We don't need all the stuff that Martin Luther King did. We learned that all in school. We don't need to know the other stuff that I mentioned with the peanut and the traffic light and open heart surgery and now the refrigeration. And I think it was something with a door lock as well. A black invented the door lock or something like that. I may be wrong, but put that in the comments. Let's start teaching each other. Let's start teaching each other how to educate each other.
Mm.
Right? Let's make this video go viral.
There you go.
Let's make this video go viral. Please. Please. That's all I want. Because Black History Month, and I'll always say it, is a joke. Because Black History Month is not Black History Month. You have to do your math. Black History Hours. Because you have to take that February is the shortest month of the year. Your kids only go to school, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days out the week. How long is that class of Black history? Well, how long was it used to be the class of Black history? 2 hours? Maybe an hour and a half?
2 hours, hour and a half.
So you multiply that about the weeks and the times of school, and you're going to come up with some hours. I don't even believe it's 24 hours because they're not learning anything on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're not learning Black History Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Nope.
You know what you do in the cookouts that y'all having this year? Set aside a time, and I'm being dead serious. Set a time when y'all out there in the backyard, and you have the wisest person in your family, not the drunk one, but the wisest person in your family, tell you some history. Tell you about your family history so that can carry on. Before y'all leave, I know y'all playing spades and y'all eating crabs and y'all drinking beers and all this other stuff. Set aside a time where you take all the kids, put down the cell phones, put down the tablets, and tell the story of your family history. Or have a history night at your house where you get all the elders and they just tell. It may sound boring to y'all, and it's like, why? But that may be helpful later on down the line in your life. I'm telling you.
Look, I can guarantee it will be, because like we talked about on the other episode, as far as how we talk about time and everything like this. These time and these memories, you're going to use some of this knowledge for something. Something's going to help you further on in the future, or something or just knowing something. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. Believe that knowledge is power, man. Because guess what? When you learn something, can't nobody take it away from you. That's yours. They cannot take it away from you. It's there. It's yours. So knowledge is power, man. Get that knowledge, man. It don't have to be like far as going to school, or whatever. You have your elders, like Fred was saying. You have your own ability to research and look up stuff. You need to see about graphs and all that stuff now, because people are trying to take it away. We done told you before, they try and take it away. So keep on that knowledge, history night or whatever you need to do to make it happen. Make it happen. Tell other people about it. This is important.
Yeah. And
knowledge.
If anybody knows Roland Martin, please forward this to him. Please get him on this, man. Please just have him reach out to the Game Show or something, or put it on his platform, because we need brothers like Roland Martin to advocate for what we're going through. We need brothers like that. We need brothers like Mike and myself. This is called the Gamer Show. Usually you would think that you would turn in and you would hear us talking about Contra or Moon Patrol or Resident Evil or Pac-Man or something like that. But as I said before, the Gamer Show, we have graduated into all walks and form of life. We go through everything. We just don't sit home 24 hours on the PlayStation.
We sure enough don't. Granted, it would be a great time, but still, we still gotta pay bills, bro.
But we go through We go through everything. Everything that y'all go through, we go through. We go through it. So we try to bring you, not only do we try to bring you a form of entertainment and we be on joke time sometimes, but sometimes we try to bring y'all real informative news, something that you can really help, that something that can really help your family out. And I'm telling you, your kids now, these kids today, they're going to think that it's boring. They're going to think that it's not going to, they don't want to hear it. But you're going to have one kid out of that crowd of kids, out of them 13 kids that y'all have sitting down listening to these so-called boring stories, you're gonna have one that soak it up. He's gonna be the library of the family, because he's gonna soak that information in, and he's gonna take that information and he's gonna use it to his advantage. You cannot trust the school board, even before they shut down Department of Education. You cannot trust the school board to teach your child your history. You can't, especially if you're African American. You cannot trust the schools to teach the type of history that you want to have your child informed of. You can't. That comes from grandparenting. That comes from great parenting. You know, today we have grandparents that are 25. What type of history do they know? What are they going to tell you about how their mother used to go to the Ibex? No. They used to go to the Ibex on Sunday to go see Huckabucks and JY? No. We need more than that. We need more than that. People, y'all need to get it together, man. If this only reaches one person, we're satisfied. But please share this. Please share this.
Most definitely.
That's all I got, Mike.
That's all I got too, Fred. Hey, know your history, man. Get that history from your elders, man. And just keep those communication lines open, man, because all we got is just communication, brother. That's it, man. Educate and elevate people, brother. That's all I got, Fred. Like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. This Gamer Show for the name. Don't forget to have a place store page, find local prices. Don't forget to hit us up on all our other channels. And don't forget to tell people about the videos we drop here by hitting that notification bell. Spread the word. Tell people about it, man. Leave those comments below. Tell them about what we do here at the Gamer Show.
Please remember to like and follow all our social media outlets. We are on TikTok, so go over there and follow us on that too. Look, I can't speak. Mike,
it's all.
Put your hand over the control button. Put your hand over the power button. Nobody leaves. Nobody leaves until you subscribe. Mike, put your hand over that.
I got it, brother. I got it. Over the button. I'm subscribing.
Nobody leaves. I want 20 people to subscribe. 20 people. All right.
Oh boy. Hey, man, thanks for always, y'all. Later.
Later.